Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Morgan, the Ryker chick. In today's video, I'm gonna bring you along with me as we get packed for a Ryker road trip. Let's get going. Okay, you guys, you heard me correctly. I am gonna be heading out in a couple of days to go on a road trip with my family up to the mountains. We're gonna have an amazing time. We have an incredible schedule. We're gonna be trailering our bikes to North Georgia, and then from there we unload the bikes, we hit the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we end up in Shenandoah National Park and come back. We're gonna be 6 days on the road, and we are super excited about it. Now, this is certainly different from our trip from last year because last year we went to the same sort of area, but we stayed in one location and just sort of drove in different directions each day. But this time, of course, we have to bring everything with us. Everything is on our motorcycles with us for the bulk of the trip. Like I said, 6 days on the road. Certainly a little bit different and challenging, but also really fun. Now, the Ryker is not known for its storage, but I am going to show you how I am preparing to pack my Ryker to carry all of my belongings with me on this trip. So let's get into it. But if you haven't already, I just want to take a moment to ask you, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the notification bell, thumbs up, all the things, so you never miss a future upload. All right, now let's get into it. Okay, so currently this is what I have going on right now. I'll kind of go through this bit by bit. I was doing a test run with packing, and I just kind of have everything laid here. It's ready to go, but I'll just kind of go in reverse order and show you what is in my luggage. We'll start with these. Now, we have been paying very close attention to the weather forecast for this trip, and we're gonna have some colder weather. Now, we're Floridians, so everything is colder to us, and but there are some areas where it's gonna be maybe down in the 30s, and then on motorcycles, that's cold, y'all. That's really cold. So we figured the best way to combat this is to just dress in layers. We have lots of different options. So I'm going to show you some of the top layering pieces that I have. Let's go. So this is my motorcycle jacket. I basically have 3 different ones that I kind of vary between throughout the year. I, of course, have my lightest jacket, which is my mesh airflow shirt from Wind and Throttle. And that's basically just like pure mesh, but it's got all the different armor in it for safety. And then I have a much thicker jacket that is fully lined, has all the armor in it. It's very thick, it's very hard to pack. It is nice and warm, but I almost feel a little bit claustrophobic in it. And then I feel like this is kind of the best compromise of both worlds. So this is a Built brand jacket. I got this from Cycle Gear, and it's got some mesh to it, but it's thicker mesh. It's like a double layer of mesh. And it is pretty warm. I have worn this in cooler weather and been very comfortable in it. It's a little bit thinner, so it's easy to fold up and pack, but it's also it's a women's cut motorcycle jacket, which I love because it has the stretchier hips. It can cinch in at the waist, and yeah, it's a really nice jacket. That's the brand. It's the Built Calypso 2. And most importantly, there's enough room with this jacket that I can layer pieces underneath. So what I'm talking about is this. I found this vest on Amazon last year. It is a fleece vest, and it's supposed to be a universal fit. So it has these side zippers, and it comes with these extra pieces that you can zip in here and make it smaller or bigger depending on who's wearing it. And this is the brand. Like I said, I found it on Amazon. I'll link it down below. So far, I've worn it a couple times, and it's very comfortable. It's very easy to layer. It's not super bulky, but it is nice and warm. You kind of see it has this like fur lining on the inside. And what's nice about it is it comes with a little battery pack that just plugs in right here. I'll show you the battery. This is the battery. So it's pretty small. It just plugs in. It's smaller than a cell phone. It just goes right in this pocket, plugs in, and it's got these different heating zones on these buttons that it's right on the chest. There are 8 different heating areas divided between the 3 zones. So you've got 2 here on the lower front. You've got 4 on the back that are 3 on the back and then 1 up on the neck. And then 2 on the upper chest as well. There's 5 different levels of heating, so you can have any combination of these on or off, or mildly warm or very warm. and obviously that impacts how long the battery is going to last, but it really does keep you nice and warm. This, the neck piece goes pretty high up. It's like up above the chin, so it's definitely something that's easy to layer right here, keeps your neck nice and warm. So yeah, these are really great layering pieces for keeping you warm on the road. Okay, so next up, this is the luggage that I am taking. So if you saw my video where we went to the Airbnb that we rented in Odessa, the barn that they converted to the Airbnb, I took this bag with me. And when I went on that trip, I only took this part of the bag and not the roll top that attaches to the top. So I've done a little test run, just packing everything that I need to pack. Of course, that other trip that we took was just a 2-night in warmer weather. So you certainly weren't packing for as much or as cold climate conditions as what we're going to be experiencing. So I wasn't sure how this was going to work, but it actually has worked amazingly, and I'm going to show you how I've got everything packed in here. So the great thing about this is that there are a lot of compartments. There's lots of places to put different things. There's lots of ways to attach everything to the Ryker. This is a Tourmaster brand luggage for your motorcycle. I don't have the exact model. I don't think I could find the exact model, but I found something similar that I will link in the description box below in case you're curious. I found this on Facebook Market. There was a couple selling it. It was in fantastic condition. You guys don't underestimate the power of Facebook Market, especially for finding parts and pieces and luggage and accessories for your motorcycle. So inside there is like a drawstring closure to help keep any water or anything out. So when that's undone, I've got a pair of shoes, an extra pair of shoes for when we get to our destination each day. And then you guys have heard me talk about packing cubes before, y'all. If y'all aren't using packing cubes, you just get on board. Your life will be changed, I promise. So I've got this first smaller packing cube that holds underwear and socks and all that. And then I've got 2 of my largest packing cubes that just go right in here. They kind of fit in there like file folders. This one is holding tops, thermal tops. So that's going to be my other layer underneath this jacket and the heated vest and everything. I've got just different layers of thermal tops. I do have some lighter shirts for if we have warmer weather, but I was able to fit quite a bit in here. And one more down in here. It's definitely the heavier of the 2. It holds my jeans and thermal layers, long underwear and tops and things like that. So I do have a pair. I did recently invest in a pair of riding jeans with the armored knees and the thicker, more abrasive resistant material. And I'm excited to give those a shot as well. So yeah, that's quite a bit of stuff just to go in this main compartment. It actually holds quite a bit. And then of course we have the roll top, which I had not used in the past, but it definitely adds a lot of extra space. And so far, it's not totally full yet, but I do have a toiletry case in here. And then these are just some of the different like bungee straps and carrying straps that go with various parts of this whole touring set. But yeah, there's definitely room for some extra things to go in here. All right, so now I'm just gonna get everything packed back up, and then I'll take you out and show you how this all fits on the Ryker. And now the roll top case that just attaches with a zipper right here and then a snap. All right, so we'll take it all outside and show you how it fits on the Ryker. Okay, you guys, here she is. She's all clean. She's ready to go on an adventure. So I'll start with showing you just some of the things that I have stored away here in the front. So here in the little pouch on the top, just have some basic essentials: chapstick, sanitizer, cheap pair of sunglasses, and then in here I've got my tire pressure gauge. I've got a flashlight, and I've got my little lightning cable that actually works with my quad lock, so I can charge my phone on the go. Also, I just got this from my quad lock as well. I think this is a relatively new thing. They call it a poncho. So it's designed to just like when your phone is mounted to the quad lock, it just slips right over the top and it's completely covered. Definitely helps protect if there's rain or mud or dirt or anything like that. So I thought that was a great little addition by Quad Lock. So, and beyond that, I have a first aid kit. I've got some helmet cleaner as well as helmet refresh, which you just spray inside. It just kind of helps sanitize and deodorize the inside of the helmet. And then, you know, just a microfiber cloth. So, you know, just anything that I want to be able to grab. These are things you can just kind of grab and go quickly. Now, of course, here is the luggage. So this is where it's going to go. So when I was looking for luggage for the back of the Ryker, obviously I want to put it where the passenger seat could be. I don't have a passenger seat. It's just the max mount back there. So with my luggage, with my 3-piece luggage that I have on here already, I didn't want something that was going to spill over onto the saddlebags and put extra weight on them. So I kind of had to concentrate on getting something that was taller, not wider. Like I said, there's a bunch of different ways to mount this. There's a bunch of D-rings and straps and all kinds of things. When I get this off of the bike, it's got backpack straps that you can put on there. It's got, like I said, a shoulder strap for this part. So anyway, so this is all my clothing, toiletries, everything that's gonna go with us each night into the hotel. So you just take it off, go into the room, no problem. We found the best way to mount this was with bungee cords. So we have a whole little system of bungee cords that goes on and around here. And then every day I'll put the rain cover on top of all of this. And it kind of, again, secures it a little bit more, protects it from the elements, all that. So I figured I would also show you what is in my trunk and saddlebags. So I like to keep things in here that are gonna stay on my motorcycle. So I don't want things that I'm gonna have to take in and out every single day. So here is totally empty right now, but it fits my helmet and my jacket with some room to spare. So anytime we're off the bike, those items will get locked in here. And when I'm on the bike, my little camera bag with all my technology will go in here, and there's plenty of room for other things if need be. So if I'm ever off the bike, that will obviously all come with me anyway. So in the driver's left saddlebag, I have a little cargo net that I just got at Cycle Gear the other day. Just, you know, I feel like those are so handy to have. You can never go wrong with having one of those on you. And pretty much the rest of the saddlebag is taken up by my cover. So every night, whenever we park, wherever we're going, I will cover my Ryker overnight just to keep any kind of rain elements, dew, anything off of my Ryker. And then over in the driver's right-hand saddlebag, so far, the only thing that's in here is my rain gear. So you may have seen me talk about this before. We have a set of Frog Togs rain gear. I've got the pants and the jacket. I just got these packing cubes off of Amazon. Y'all, I'm telling you, packing cubes will change your life. So these are compression packing cubes. So you pack them in and then you zip the extra zipper to compress it down even tighter. And this has been great. So I've used these a couple times. They do a good job. But I figured the other thing I will keep in here is my heated vest. So, but I've got some space for some other things too. My thought process is by keeping it on this side of my Ryker, if we're ever having to make a quick stop, we see heavy rain coming, or if the weather is just super cold and I'm uncomfortable and need my extra layer, I figured this is the side. If we pull over off the side of the road, I can get off on the side that's not in the road and just go ahead and put the rain gear, the vest on. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a future video. Let me know down in the comments below, have you ever toured on your Ryker? Do you have any helpful tips or tricks? And if you're somebody who regularly goes touring on your motorcycle, let us know if you have any must-have advice or any items that you cannot live without on the road. I'm really excited to take you guys on this journey with me. I'm definitely gonna have vlogs coming up in the future, lots of photos, videos, all the cool things, hopefully lots of beautiful color change of the leaves and everything. I'm very, very excited to take you with me. But until next time, you guys ride safe, be kind, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.